The coronavirus is taking over the world right now, and it leaves us in some pretty uncertain times. And that's exactly why I wanted to record this video. Up until now, you may well have been using your website as an online business card or just an additional promotional tool. Maybe you have not been reliant on having your website provide leads and sales on a continuous basis. If you're anything like me, you probably meet people face to face. You've probably, attended workshops and business events, but all that at the minute is being cancelled. And this is where your website comes in pretty handy. If you have a strategy to follow and a few hints and tips, then you can easily improve the number of leads and sales coming into your website. Chances are you've got a little bit more time on your hands, or you will do over the coming months ahead. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 things that you can do in order to continue to take money through your website and, pay your mortgage, for instance, or pay your staff. That still needs to happen, and we're not exactly sure what's going to happen over the coming months. Hopefully these tips should help. Martin here from Jammy Digital, where we help business owners like you to make your mark online. If that's exactly what you'd like to do, then click on the subscribe button, then click on the bell icon to get notified the very next time that we release a video. So one of the things that you can do right now is allow people to buy something through your website. It's a great way to make money. Allow them to click on a buy now button in order to hire you. Most people don't do this, and they don't do this because maybe they want to meet face to face to discuss these things. This isn't happening at the minute, but there are absolutely ways that you can sell products and services through your website without becoming a full-on e-commerce shop. Things like, an online course. Could you provide an online course on your website that someone could physically buy from your website? That's a great way to make money. Could you provide 1 hour coaching and consulting in exchange for £200, £500, £1,000, whatever it is that you want to charge, whatever it is, the knowledge that you have, people will want to buy it still. Even if they are not wanting to meet face to face and they're not attending your workshop, they still want to soak up that knowledge. If you have a little bit more time in your diary, then your potential clients are going to have a little bit more time in their diary right now. So this is a great way for you to build your website in a way that allows people to buy things from you online. Maybe it is an online course. Maybe you're thinking of starting a membership. Maybe you want to pre-sell your new book that you've been putting off for a while. Allow people to give you money directly through your website, and that means you're creating a little bit more of a profitable website rather than just relying on it to bring in the leads and then you close the sales face to face. Make your website a sales machine in that sense so that you continue to get money through it. Simple. Another thing that you can do is something that we always talk about, and this is spend some time building up your email list over the coming months. People always say the money's in the list, which I really don't like, but it's true. Right now, what's happening is people are not able to meet face to face. They're not able to communicate in a small group of people or a workshop or a business event. A lot of people are relying on the database of customers that they have in order to communicate with them. And if you don't yet have an email list and you don't have a list of prospects there who you can speak to when something like this happens, then you're missing a trick. So usually what we say is have something on your website that people can download, maybe a cheat sheet or a PDF or a free video course in exchange for their contact information. Then what you want to do is keep those people engaged, keep them happy, send them some value. And ultimately, if you do have something to sell on your website, you'll be able to speak to them first. Another great thing that you can do over the coming months is to focus on video content. So if people can't meet you face to face, the next best thing is online video. You could absolutely record more video for your website. People love consuming video. I love consuming video. That's why I like to record video because, it's a great way for me to communicate to my potential clients without being face to face. We've actually created video libraries for some of our clients before now so that you can actually have a page on your website that showcases all of your latest YouTube videos. This is something that people love to consume. So why would you not spend the next few months creating some video on your website? It's the next best thing from meeting someone face to face. You can see their little quirks and characteristics. Everything comes across on a video. And I've always found that I never really buy a product or service unless I've consumed some of the video content. It may be slightly different for you, but your customers might be a little bit like that inclined. So think about using video on your website if you don't have that face-to-face interaction for the next few months. The next thing you can think about is using what's going on right now within your content. Okay, so make it relevant. What's happening with the world right now is going to impact businesses. It's going to impact everyone in some way, shape, or form. So try to provide a little bit more help and guidance on how you're dealing with the coronavirus. Create blog posts about it. Maybe you can create video content about it. Make it relevant. It's really important. People are definitely in a different mindset right now when it comes to working with businesses. They're definitely in a different mindset when it comes to investing in their website and spending time on creating content. Maybe you're a logo designer, or maybe you format people's books, or you're an editor or a proofreader. What's going on right now is going to impact you and your business in some way, shape, or form. So get in front of it, provide content, add it to your website, and own that conversation. That brings us on nicely to the final point, which is go big on content. What have you been putting off for a while? Is it a blog series that you've been thinking about? Is it a video series that you've been thinking about? Go all in on content while you can. If you are having events cancelled and face-to-face meetings, what are you doing with that extra time? Imagine in 6 months' time, if you'd have written one blog post per week for the next 3 months, how could that impact your business in a positive way? Chances are it's going to make a big difference. When all of this has passed and it's all a distant memory, it can't come quick enough. But when that's happened, are you going to look back at this time and think, you know what, I made the most of that time. I created as much content as I possibly could. I answered my customers' questions. I gave them all the information and knowledge that I could possibly think of, and I put it on my website. That's going to allow you to build up more leads and sales. It's also going to allow you to get more traffic to your website. You can build on what you have right now. This is a big opportunity for you to use your time wisely and have it pay dividends later down the line. So there you have it, 5 things that you can do in order to increase leads and sales on your website right now. If you found this video useful, then you're going to love this. This is our free PDF. This is where we've put together a 54-point checklist on how you can improve your website. So go to jammydigital.com/54 ways and get your hands on a copy right now.